What's up guys, Quinn69 here. This is going to be a master set dungeon guide for the Might of the Earth set. So to get there you want to head to Act 2, that is the city of Chaldeum, where you go to fight Belial. And you pretty much just run as if you were going to go fight Belial, but do not go into the spawn point. It is just to the right hand side of that. As far as set dungeons go, this one here in particular is probably the hardest barbarian one. But don't worry, the barbarian ones are probably, I would say, medium to easy difficulty as far as they go. And bada bing, bada boom. This is it. So once you're inside the rift, you're going to notice some objectives pop up on your right hand side. The first one being kill 232 monsters without taking fatal damage. This can be quite hard actually if you don't have a fire immunity amulet on. So I highly suggest just getting a fire immunity amulet, putting it either on your character or in your cube, and then you'll be immune to the molten that's on the ground, you'll be immune to the molten explosions, and you're never going to have really any issues with dying. It's more going to be about the objectives, like the really annoying objectives that happen in this dungeon. So you're going to see this really kind of weird looking objective there. It says use leap, ground storm, and then earthquake in under 6 seconds on every elite. So what that means is you have to do like a combo on every single elite. So you're going to see here, when I'm coming up to the next elite, I'm going to do this weird looking combo on it, and it sounds easy and it is kind of easy. I see the elite, my leap is on cooldown, so I'm waiting, leap, ground stomp, earthquake, and then boom, you can just kill him with whatever. After you've done that combo, you're good. You can just kill him with whatever abilities you want. But now, it sounds really easy and it kind of looks easy, but it's not. If you have too much damage, okay? If you have too much damage, what happens is you'll do your little leap, and then it'll drop like an avalanche automatically, and then he'll just die before you even get to do your ground stomp and your earthquake, and your whole little strat fails because he just dies too fast. So you have to tone your damage down to a point that it doesn't just insta-gib the elite. And also what happens is you can by mistake kill the elite. So say you drop some AoEs on the ground, you drop like an avalanche on the ground, you drop an earthquake on the ground, whatever, and then elite runs into it. So here you go, you're going to see it happen right here. He runs into my AoE, he starts taking a ton of damage, and I'm almost about to fail the objective. And that happens a bunch throughout the rift. So just try to watch out for the elites. So you see I comboed it there, I saved it the last second, so it's fine. It doesn't matter if you engage him with the incorrect combination. You can fix it by just doing the combo on him before he dies. That's all it takes. And then the other objective is freeze and kill at least one enemy every 10 seconds for 1 minute. So I don't know if you saw before, but it actually came up saying I failed that objective at the beginning. Because you can fail it at the beginning, but I mean it says all you have to do is just do it for 1 minute. So you can fail the first like 2 or 3 minutes of the rift and then get that objective in the final minute. So it doesn't really matter. You don't really need to worry about that objective too much. If you're speed clearing and you go a cold build, which I advise, just use every single cold rune there is, and you won't really have an issue. This will just complete itself. Just by you doing the objectives and you just trying to be as fast as possible, you are going to complete that objective easily enough without really trying too hard. So I suggest definitely going a cold build. Apart from that, the other really annoying thing about this rift, and it frustrated the hell out of me because I failed this so many times, it's these stupid imps. See these little imps? Okay, the way they're programmed, they run away from you, right? They just don't behave. They just don't run towards you and die like a good little monster. They just aggro you, and then they're like, nah, and they fucking run away to Africa, and I'm just getting angry thinking about it because all the times I failed to the stupid imps. Because they're really fragile as well, they just die in one shot to anything. But if you don't hit them, then you don't see their health bars. So that's a really kind of interesting thing. So definitely, I mean, you saw there, like Wreath of Lightning actually helps you identify them a little bit. So I'm using Wreath of Lightning gem. I probably suggest putting that on there. That actually was kind of like a nice little thing we figured out. If you use that gem, it kind of, when it procs, it just hits all the imps. And then the imps have little health bars, and at least you can identify them, and you've got a less chance of missing them. But definitely keep your eyes peeled for those stupid imps. And just don't by mistake kill the elites. So always be careful. The second you see an elite, just combo it and then worry about killing the stuff. Don't try and kill. Don't try and be fancy and like drop some stuff on some trash when there's elite close by. Because what's going to happen is the elite's just going to run into the earthquake that's already on the ground, and he's just going to kill himself before you can combo it. So you can see here, I've got 22 seconds left, and I've missed an imp. So I'm just, right now I'm shitting my pants because I didn't keep my eyes peeled, and yeah, this is what happens when you screw up, boys. Okay, I didn't even miss an imp. I just missed some gigantic Armadon guy. But otherwise, that's how you do it. This is probably the hardest literally the hardest set dungeon for the barbarians, but it's also the most fun. So you guys are probably going to enjoy this one. Good luck out there, boys. You got this.